Oh yeah, that's right. We left it open. Hey guys, CruiseNickX back with more Final Fantasy XIV goodness. Darkfire's house. Thought I'd do a live stream right quick. So, when we last left off, Sir Emmerich asked us to help them with defending the Steps of Faith and the with the defense of Ishgard. So, sorry, still kind of getting this headset thing. Man, this Triton headset is kick ass, I gotta say. I'm just gonna make sure right quick that I actually have the mic working. Devices, and audio devices, and adjust my microphone level. And it sounds perfect. And whoops. Output to headphones, all audio. Output device, TV, or... Alright, let's rock. So we're gonna talk to Alphino right now. If we are to aid the Ishgardians in this war of theirs, preparations will have to be made, and soon. Before proceeding, however, we must needs return to the Rising Stones and make our report to the antecedent. Of course we do. Because we always answer to fucking Minfilia! I think I may get me a pair of these with the next when I get my next 2 paychecks. Really? Shit, man. The only thing I don't like about these is that you can't hear yourself through the microphone. With the Turtle Beach headsets, you can actually hear those. But I don't mind because it's more portable. Voiceovers.
Alphino, it is good to see you. Tell me, what have you learned?
Pray summon the others. Everyone must hear my report.
Oh yeah, everyone. This'll be good.
So this was all but a taste of what's to come.
Indeed. The main host advances upon Ishgard as we speak.
Whose vaunted defenses have been nullified.
Shorn of its wards, the city will bear the full force of Nidhogg's fury.
All those people.
Alphino is right. The Dravanians cannot be allowed to prevail. If Ishgard falls, all of Eorzea will suffer the consequences.
Then you agree that we have no choice but to intervene. For the good of the realm, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn and the Crystal Braves must join the defense of Ishgard.
Let there be no ambiguity about what has been proposed. We would be directly intervening in the war. But if all here believe the cause to be just, then to war we shall go. The path we now embark upon is perilous, but I pray you will walk with us to the end.
Yep, sounds about right.
For those we have lost. For those we can yet save.
Then it is settled. I shall inform the Council of our intentions, and request that they contribute their own forces to the defense of Ishgard.
And Riol's standing there just frickin'... Riol don't trust nobody in this shit. Alright, let's see what happens. I have bid the Archons travel to the assigned nations. Should the members of the Alliance agree to pledge Grand Company soldiers to Ishgard's cause, our comrades will be on hand to act as intermediaries for the duration of the conflict. The small matter of persuading the Alliance leaders to grant such support, I leave to Alfino. For you, my friend, a different task awaits. I would have you reach out to your fellow adventurers and gather what allies you may for the coming siege. I would also have you consider the matter of our own security. Revenant's Toll is but a short flight from the snowfields of Kurthus. It is not unimaginable that the fighting may spill across the border. Pray, brief Slaftborn on the brewing conflict and discuss potential contingencies. The frontier settlers must be prepared for aught that might wing its way over our walls. I only hope that such precautions prove unnecessary. Ah, before you leave, might I suggest that you have Tataru accompany you? She has a talent for administration, and a firm grasp of the practical challenges may occur. I have to bring that potato. We are rather close to Kurthus, aren't we? We'd best see to our own defenses and take stock of our supplies. Oh, and we'll also need to have beds and bandages laid out just in case. A good receptionist is ready for any eventuality. Let's go, Bayan. I have 101 things to discuss with Slaftborn. And off to Mordona. Look out, coming through. I appreciate the warning. If war is coming to Kurthus, then the toll must be made ready. I'll increase the number of patrols and lookouts immediately. I'll also see about finding room for an infirmary, as well as a temporary housing for victims of the conflict. Ishgard has done well by us in the past, and I would return the favor. But as for rounding up volunteers for the fighting itself, I'm afraid I must disappoint you. I would not send any of my fellow guild members to die on Ishgardian soil, and I'm certain headquarters will say the same. There will be no official Adventurers Guild presence at this siege. That said, each adventurer is of course free to do as he or she will. I shall have a word with some of my more capable colleagues on your behalf. You might try your luck here in Revenant's Toll. I dare say there are a few stout souls about town who will answer your call to arms. Let's get started, shall we? We have a town to rouse. Well, let's see. Spare me a talk of glory and fame. I'm not in the habit of volunteering for lost causes. I've survived this long by trusting my instincts, and my instincts tell me to stay well away from Ishgard. Yo. What now? Ishgard sounds like she's in a right mess, but that ain't what I wanted to talk to ye about. I need you to cast your mind back to that scuffle with the Empire out by the processing plant. A lad from Little Alamigo by the name of Wilred was there with the Fourth that day, and I want to know if you've seen him since. Have ye? Gods damn it! I feared as much. No one's bloody seen him, and it's like the ground opened up and swallowed him whole. But that ain't all. Around the time Wilred stopped turning up for duty, them black market weapons went missing from our vault in Uldar. So now, of course, half the Braves suspect the lad of making off with the goods. Folk like to believe our company's a disciplined fighting force. But as you and me both know, it's no more than a motley collection of mercenaries, Advent Company veterans. The only thing that binds us together is some vague oath about fighting for the freedom of all. That and the steady pay. Now compared to what most others in this crew, Wilred's a fresh-faced novice, a bleeding whelp amongst wolves, but the boy's got passion. And when he talked about being a guardian of Eorzea, he bloody well meant it. A lad like him wouldn't rob us blind and bugger off like that. He ain't the type. And then, and this is just between you and me, mind, there's the fact that the lad wanted to tell me about something queer he'd noticed in the ledgers. Something about the Braves' numbers not adding up. Aye, there's a villain at the end of this trail I've stumbled on, and I'll bet me good eye it ain't young Wilred. Any road, you've got a war to wade, so I'll let you get on. I just thought someone should know. I'll be seeing you, Bayan. Alright, I need 3 more adventurers. There's one. So Ishgard seeks sellswords to bolster its ranks, eh? Though I'm not sure I like the sound of this siege, those nobles will surely be generous with their rewards. Ha! But I've pledged myself to guard Revenant's toll. Modest work though it is. I am loath to break the terms of my contract. What to do, what to do. He's not gonna do it. Jeez, it's like you gotta run all over the place for frickin' to find them. There's one. Volunteer my services in defense of Ishgard? I think not. Dragons claimed the lives of every one of my brothers. I do not mean to offer them mine. 'Twas to escape such a fate that I took up the mantle of adventurer in the first place. I would sooner die in pursuit of fortune than huddled behind an icy wall. What a dick. nobody here. Maybe up top. There they are. Sell me blade to the Ishgardians. Well, them dragons are a fearsome lot, but I'd slay me fair share if the coin was good. I've worked for one of them knights before, you know. Watched me like a bloody hawk he did. Still, I'd put up with worse than that for a heavy purse.
There you are, Bayan. So, did you sway any hearts? One or two, eh? Well, added to mine, that makes 3 or 4, not including Slackborn's friends. We won't have the largest company in the army, but I'd say one Revenant's Toll veteran is worth a dozen clanking knights at least. Oh, I've been so caught up with recruiting that I almost forgot. There's been word from Alphino. Apparently, the Alliance leaders are convening an Ul'dah to discuss Ishgard's plight. And they've requested your presence, as usual. Anyway, you'd best make your way to Ul'dah or you'll be late. Alphino said that he'd meet you on the Royal Promenade.
This had better be fucking good. There's the little bastard. My apologies for calling you away from your tasks. I'd hoped to proceed with these negotiations one leader at a time, but it seems my urgent request for an audience have prompted a gathering of the council. Needless to say, I felt obliged to attend. The Alliance leaders are already seated within. Let us join them, shall we? Come on, voiceovers.
We are well aware of Ishgard's dilemma, and we agree with your assessment.
Then I trust there are no objections to the Crystal Braves' intervention.
Ul'dah has none.
Gridania does not object.
The Crystal Braves are yours to command, Alphino. Do what you will. We shall pray for your success.
It was my hope that you would offer more substantial aid than prayer. I know it is within your means.
Yeah,
Do
no.
not presume that you have knowledge of our every concern. The Garleans and the Beast Tribes are but 2 of many. We are not in a position to contribute greatly to the defense of Ishgard. Not when our own homes are still under siege.
We dare not leave our interests in Cartano undefended as well. Teleji Adeleji and his ilk would seize control of the territories in our absence.
The enemy is at their gates, and you would cower behind yours?
No one is cowering, boy. We will offer what support we can.
Aye, support. A handful of men and no more.
Would that we could commit more than a token force to this cause. Yet there are others to whom you might turn. The free companies ever want for work.
Ah, yes. The free companies. They're not like to turn you down.
I beg your pardon? You would entrust the survival of Ishgard to sell swords?
You trusted the survival of Eorzea to one?
Crises like these are the very reason why this alliance was formed. It is our duty to aid our fellow man.
My duty is to my country and my people. If you expect us to place the welfare of a foreign power above our own, you're going to be sorely disappointed. Lest you doubt, Limsa comes first, then the Alliance, and finally, circumstances permitting, Ishgard and the rest. If you cannot understand so simple a concept, then you have no place at this table.
Forgive me, Admiral. I was careless in my choice of words.
I suggest you assemble a party of elite adventurers, assuming you haven't already. Your fellows served us well during Operation Archon. I dare say they will do so again. If I may, Your Grace, I wish to propose a redistribution of forces. If we entrust the security of Uldar to the Brass Blades for a time, we can dispatch a larger force to Ishgard. Your Grace?
Yes. Yes, of course. Do what you will.
Raubon knows something is up. There ain't shit that gets past Raubon.
Is Her Grace not feeling well?
To the best of my knowledge, Her Grace is in perfect health.
I see. Carry on.
This doesn't seem good. Once again, I owe you an apology. It seems you have been conscripted into leading a contingent of adventurers on yet another mission of inestimable danger. But I fear we've left with no alternative. We cannot well abandon Lord Haurchefort and Sir Emmerich to their fate. We must abide by the Council's decision, as short-sighted as it is, and strive to fulfill our roles as Eorzea's guardians. News. Then the assault has begun? We have but this moment concluded our audience with the Alliance leaders. Move our forces into position. Your unit will join House Durandare at the Steel Vigil. Man the cannons alongside the knights, and thin the Dravanian horde as they descend upon Ishgard. I will join you as soon as I am able. Bayan, I would have you and your adventurer allies bolster the defenses at the Steps of Faith. Report first to Sir Marceline of the Gates of Judgment, and he will direct you to where you are needed most. May the gods grant us victory. And here I am without a good blade. Actually, let me take a look at my currency for a second. Yeah, I don't have enough. But, you know, just in case, I'm gonna do a quick check. It's under remarkable rarities. I need 3 more, so... 1, 2. I just need 1 more, and then I'll have enough. Oh, if only I had the time. Back to Camp Dragonhead. No, I'm not fucking with that. Not today. Alright. We're here at the Steps of Faith. Oh, so this guy made it. And he's regretting it. Anyone else did I speak to? Nope. So only one of my recruits showed up. You're the appointed captain of the sellsword contingent. Then welcome. There is no shortage of blade work to be done. As we speak, Dravanian skirmishing parties are harrying positions across the Central Highlands. I've assigned the Crystal Braves and your fellow adventurers to contain these scattered attacks, and for the present, I would have you join them. This is, of course, merely a precursor to the assault on the Ishgard proper. The wily serpents seek to divide and confuse our forces, but we will not be so easily drawn out of position. The Temple Knights will remain on the Steps of Faith and continue our preparations. When the Horde arrives in force, they shall face a wall of Ishgardian steel. Report back to me once their advanced skirmishers have slain. Alright, off to White Brim. What time is it? 8:18, not bad. What's that email? Oh, just Kristen going online on Twitch. Yeah? I have it on Facebook, I forget. Give me a sec to pull it up on Messenger. Okay, so I don't know her last name. I think it's Acevedo. I need to break out Tenchi. Come on, you scaled son of a whore, let's go! Alright, now where? Oh yeah, I'm teleporting back to Camp Dragonhead if I'm gonna go that far. You're missing out on some fun here, Darkfire. Ooh, Avis. Avis dragons. Seems like everyone wants a piece of me. Ooh, Horde Commander. What's that? I think this is like the last two missions before I do Steps of Faith. Okay. I'll just move the camera so actually nobody can see you anyway. I know. Back to Marceline. It's like you gotta go from one side of Kurthus to the other, fucking other, and then all the way back to the middle. What news, adventurer? The reinforcements? Decimated, you say? Dravanian devils! Damn their scaly hides! Hold fast to your grief and fury, sir. We will avenge the deaths of your fellows in the battle to come. Ah, here we go. Now for the fun to begin. Ere you commit yourself to the siege, you should know that it is you should know what it is you are tasked with defending. Beyond the gates of judgment lie the steps of faith, a great bridge of stone that leads directly to the city of Ishgard. More than simply a means to cross the Sea of Clouds, the bridge serves as a foundation for the arcane wards that form the barrier we call Denophan's Collar. Alas, in dispelling the barrier's outermost layer, that thrice-damned witch Iceheart stripped the bridge of its protection, and thus are the dragons now able to land unhindered upon the steps of faith. Should the Dravanians succeed in destroying the remainder of the wards, the winged devils will be free to swarm within the city themselves. Needless to say, we cannot suffer that to happen. It shall be our task as defenders to protect any harm from coming to those parts of the bridge wherein the walls are sealed. All now rests with us, adventurer. Lead your comrades out to the steps of faith and prepare to meet the horde. May the fury guide your blades. The steps of faith now accessible. Now is where the fun begins. Sorry, Tenchi. Gotta lose ya. Oh, is this a trial? I forget. Yep, Steps of Faith trial. That's right. Alright. Let's get this party started! Or maybe not, because nobody does this frickin' dungeon anymore. This fucking trial anymore. I hate Duty Finder. Have I mentioned that? Alright, while we wait for a party, I'm gonna frickin' take a quick break. We'll be back in a bit.